Hello and welcome back to Mirrorless Makeup. I think this is episode 5, part 5, video 5, but let's just call it another episode. Today we are going to focus on doing our eyeshadow without a mirror or without vision, okay? So if you are new to the Mirrorless Makeup series, you can catch them all on YouTube under Shelly Shelkey, under my @Blind But Blended account on Instagram, or I have a Facebook group called Blind But Blended Beauty with Shelly. So essentially, Mirrorless Makeup is learning to apply our makeup without a mirror, without vision, with low vision. Whether you're blind, whether you have low vision, or whether you just don't have a mirror, you can still do your makeup. So I teach with Saint. Before Saint, I could not do makeup, and 2.5 years later, I'm selling it because I love it. I can do it. It's buildable. You can learn. You can grow. And honestly, once you get the concept, the options are endless. And I think makeup can be scary for everyone, even if you can see. Okay? So today, let's get to it. We're going to talk about eyeshadows, doing eyeshadows. Before Saint, I never even used eyeshadows. I was way too nervous. One of the great things about our eyeshadows is they are sold individually, so we can build our looks. So I have worked with another client where she built a palette like this. So she filled it with 8 eyeshadows, and we talked about different looks, different options, and then I described each shade to her, and then she wrote them down on a piece of paper. She kept it very organized so that she knows when she's doing it, even though she does have some low vision, she's confident in where her colors are, where the shades are, what they're going to look like, and which ones work together, and all of those things. Okay, so again, I can totally help you with that. I love doing that, and here we go. That's as simple as that. So I use the Saint eyeshadow brush. I love this brush. It makes it so easy. It does it for you. So we've got this nice fluffy end here, and then we have this tip that works great for doing that doesn't help, doing the fine work, going under the lash line, out the outer corner. Anyway, so that's what I use. Doesn't mean that's what you have to use, but that's what I use. Okay, so let's get started here. We're gonna start a little more basic now. If you're looking to build eyeshadows, generally you want a light to mid-tone on the base, and then maybe a deeper shade, and then a shimmer. To me, that's a basic eye. You could always just go with 1, you could go with 2. Today we're going to do 3. Okay, so I've got Cupcake here. So this would be, oh, that mirror is kind of annoying. Okay, so I've got Cupcake here. So this would be our base, a nice light base. And then we have Claire, which is just a really pretty pink. Oh my gosh, sorry about that, guys. And then we have a shimmer, which is called As You Wish, which is gorgeous, works with everything. Okay, so I'm going to do this with my eyes closed. All right, so as you can see, I have this organized here, so that's what we would want to do with you, or however you have your eyeshadows. When you can't see, be organized. You know, I can see mine and the separation of them in my larger palette, but I do also actually have it memorized because I don't want to always flip them over and read, and I can't even really see them. So anyways, same concept. Okay, so we're going to take the fluffy end. I am just going to go into that base. I'm going to tap it off, and I'm just going to go right onto my lid, and I'm just going to brush it on there. So we're going to start light, so we don't have to worry too much about making a mess, or honestly, I don't want you guys to stress too much. Sorry, I'm gonna open my eyes so I don't take quite as long. And okay, so when you're applying with low vision, all right, one of the first things you might want to do is practice without actually putting eyeshadow on your brush. Okay, so just literally take your brush, poke your eyelid, brush it around. Okay, get comfortable with that feeling. I already have mascara on, so if you don't have mascara on, it's easier. Find your eyelid with your brush. That would be my first suggestion. Okay, so we put on that base. I can't see it, but I trust my I trust my system, I trust my process, I know it's there. And again, we went with a nice light base. If you want to double that up, that's totally fine. Okay, so next we're going to go into Clear, which is a little darker. Still, we're keeping it nice and lighter today. This Clear could actually work as a base as well, which I usually use it for. Anyways, let's go in. Okay, so I'm gonna have to count here to find where it goes. Okay, I'm just doing a couple taps. I'm gonna tap it off. Now again, this is where you want to practice finding your eyelid. So I'm going to, doop, there we go. I found the outer corner, and I just go in gentle, so it gives me a minute. And then I'm just filling in the outer corner. I'm blending it towards the center of my lid. And then I'm going up into the crease. If you have a hooded eye like me, bring it up onto the brow bone, okay? Now don't be afraid of over blending. I feel like, again, there's no such thing as over blending. Just do what you feel comfortable with, okay? All right, that's it. I'm gonna do it again to the other side. Okay, I found it. All right, and there, done, see? Okay, give it a couple taps on the outer corner, blending it towards the center. You don't have to go all the way in. I'm focusing more on the outer corner, but I'm pushing it in towards the center of the lid, and then I'm bringing it up onto my eyelid, onto my crease, and onto my brow bone. Okay, it's that simple. And I'm just gonna keep blending to feel comfortable. Okay, so I'm going to use my sight here, which I do have some. So I'm going to give it a little bit deeper color just so that hopefully you can see it a little better. Okay, but do you see how great this brush is? And our colors are like highly pigmented, so I mean they're buildable, and a little goes a long way. Okay, so that's the thing. Like, I mean, if you build a palette of 8, you have so many different options. Honestly, it's so great, and it's a little addicting. That's okay. We all have our guilty pleasures. All right. Okay, so there's your 2 steps. You could stop there, but what I really like to do is take the smaller end, tap it into that crease shade, which is Clear, and bring it under my eyelid, going about halfway. No, under my eyelid, sorry. Under my bottom lash line, starting at the outer corner and stopping about halfway. This is kind of the new thing rather than eyeliner. Sorry, I was not doing this with my eyes closed, which is hard to do because my eyelashes get in the way. But you get the point. So you're gonna take the point, you're gonna find your outer corner of your eye, and you're gonna drag it down towards the center and just stop halfway-ish. Don't overthink it, okay? Just really don't overthink it. And you're gonna start with milder colors, so honestly, you're okay. Okay, so there we go. The last step is a shimmer. This is As You Wish. It's so pretty. So I often use my middle finger. I just tap it in, a couple of taps there, and you can close your eyes, and I go right on the center of my lid, and then I work it towards the inner corner to brighten it up, okay? So I'm gonna do it again. Just a couple of taps with your middle finger. Okay, it's hard with my mascara on here. But you're gonna tap it onto your lid, you're gonna bring it into the center. You can always build a shimmer up as well, that's okay. Bring it into the inner corner there. I think I'm gonna use a little bit on my pinky and put it a little bit in the inner corner there, like this, guys. Okay, a little bit more. So I think with eyeshadow, it's starting with, you know, what you're comfortable with and practicing with the brush, okay? So I'm gonna take the fluffy end again, and I'm gonna find my lid, and I'm just gonna do a quick last blend. And lots of sighted people probably don't do this step, but I always do. So I did the one side, now I'm hitting up the other side, just to be sure. And there you have a 3-colored eyeshadow. So easy. No, you do not need to see to do that. Yeah, that's it. There's not too much more to say. I hope that was helpful. We will definitely do more with eyeshadow as we go along here, but I hope you're liking that. If you have questions, if you need more description, please reach out. That's why I'm here to help. If you want help building an eyeshadow palette, we have like over 80 colors, and I'm so happy to help you. We can start with 2, we can start with 3, whatever. I am here to help, and that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining Mirrorless Makeup, and I hope you have a great day.